What up, guys? So the BMW's got engine check light on. So guys, it's giving an error code for a wastegate actuator. So it's saying a solenoid valve A and B. And I know in this car's N20 engine only has one wastegate actuator. I think there's different models might have two different type of solenoid valves. And I know exactly what it is because I am familiar with turbocharged cars. So guys, when I called the BMW dealership and told them what kind of part it needs, I already pulled the code. And you don't even know what they quoted me to change that part. So BMW wanted arm and a leg for the part. They wanted to charge $900 to replace, and I think $500 for the part. Let me show you guys what the part is. So here's the part, guys. This is a solenoid valve for the wastegate. Guys, I ordered this online and it came from Germany. I ordered it from one of the reputable dealer, EC Tuning. And they do basically BMWs and things like that, all the European models. Let me show you where it goes. It actually goes right there. You see that little actuator valve? There, this whole thing. You have to replace the whole thing. Take a pin connector right there, that side, and then change this whole valve. There's 4 bolts on it, connector with 5 wires on it. Pull that off, and those 4 bolts. It's not that much. It did take me at least about, I say 40 minutes, 45 minutes, get to it. So the bottom bolts, these bottom ones were the hardest to get to. Top one's pretty easy. It's another bracket that goes on the bottom, right here. There's 2 bolts, so I took those off, and then I was able to take the whole assembly off. And then instead of taking all these 4 screws, so I did those 2 bottom ones. I think those are Torx 20, if I'm correct. That's the size of the bolt, and they are specialty tools. T25s or T20s. If you don't know nothing about cars, I highly recommend go ahead, get it repaired by a professional, because even if you pay that extra money, you have that little warranty type of feel like, hey, at least it was done correctly. Hopefully it's done correctly. Not all mechanics the same either, guys, or even the shops. Like sometime you could go to cheaper shop places. They do amazing job, better than the dealer. And there's other cheaper shops where they'll, don't charge you that much, and you're like, oh, okay, cool, but then they do half-ass job, so beware of that. So, but like I say, like if you own a BMW or Mercedes, just be ready to pay that high maintenance fee, because it will be there and it will come bite you as your vehicle's getting older. We bought this BMW brand new. It served us really well. Like there's zero issue we had the car. I pretty much did all the maintenance by myself. Initial oil changes were by the warranty, so it was included. So annual maintenance and things like that. So we used it, and as soon as it was out of warranty, I kind of took over. If you're not familiar with the car, don't touch your car, don't open it, take it to a professional, let them handle it. Or you don't feel comfortable, I highly suggest that you find a reputable mechanic, or even take it to your dealer. At least the job will be done correctly. So why do they charge so much? I even asked the dealer, like, why so much? Why are you charging me $900 where it only took me 1 hour to put that part in? He didn't say nothing. He said, we have a certain procedure we have to follow. There are certain things they do. I go, okay, that is fine. I mean, that's fair, These cars, all the new ones, do run CAN system. CAN system is pretty much basically computer can talk to the part itself. And then instead of just giving you an error code, like old school, like OBD1, OBD2 computers, where they just give you an error code and you pulled up the code, you go change the part. But on CAN bus system, you could actually send a command to the part. It will actually move the actuator plus or minus, and whatever the sensor is, it will go from its lowest range minimum to highest range, and it will look at the value. It'll know how much is moving up or down in value. Is it increasing, decreasing? If it's within It passes the sensor or the part, or it will, if it's not within that range limit, it will fail the test. So it's like it goes above and beyond. So I think that's another reason that they charge that extra fee, because they have a better computer that can connect to the car, talk to the car, and actually really pinpoint the issue, what's causing, the error or check engine light on your vehicle. So I really suggest, like, once again, I cannot stress this enough. If you don't know what you're doing, don't touch your car, because you could really mess it up, especially if you are messing with the turbocharger, things like that. All right, guys, got no engine check light on, and we are good to go. So guys, I just brought the car back from test drive. It is doing excellent. It's doing much better than before. Before it went into a limp mode, where it kind of goes into protection mode for any major damage, where it just kind of goes in a safe mode where you can't really put the car in sport mode or any different type of modes. It will just stay in a standard mode, really low power, kind of gets you from the point A to point B. So that way you don't cause any major damage to drivetrain, powertrain, engine, transmission, pretty much what it's trying to save on your car.